Here it is. Okay, what's up, guys? My name is Rotnak Yaem. Um, you probably don't know who I am. Well, I'm not expecting you to know who I am. Um, okay. So I'm 19 years old. I come from Cambodia. You probably never heard of it. It's all the way at the other side of the world. I flew here. Sorry. It took about like 25 hours in total flight. Yeah, it's right next to Thailand. It's between Vietnam and Thailand. It's where I come from, like Cambodia. So yeah, um, so I'm making this video right now is to document my journey of self improvement. I know it's everyone's saying this word, but just like self development, I'm in the phase where I'm having all this dream, having all these goals that I'm trying to achieve. So I'm trying to document this journey on my way there. My goal is to inspire, and help other people's and be a living proof that show them wherever they come from, whatever dream they have in life, they can achieve it. They can become the person that they want to become. It everything is possible. There's no limits in this life what you can do and what you cannot do. You know, it's all in your mind. Like I believe you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. You just gotta put in the work to get there, and waking up every single day, like chase that dream, chase like put in the work, put in the reps in. You know, eventually you will get there. It's just a matter of time and the matters of how much effort you put into it. All the successful people have put in the work so many times. They have failed so many times that most people even try. Like, come from Cambodia like 2.5 years ago with my family of six, including me. I got my dad, my mom. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed that I'm not here just by myself. I got my mom, my dad, and my three other sisters. I'm the big brother, the oldest. I'm 19 years old, 9.5. Yeah. Yeah, just making this video so that to document and this journey of becoming the best version of myself, the baddest version of myself that I can be. I want to be able to help my mom, my dad, my family. What I was trying to say is I come from a very like low income family back then. Even now we're struggling, there's only so much I can say, but I just feel really bad for my mom and my dad because of how much they have sacrificed for my family, my grandma, my grandpa back in still my country. How much they have sacrificed to be able for us to move here to United States to get a better education. That's why we're here, to like improve our life, to you know get a better different life experience, if that makes sense. One of my big goals is to like give the best life to my family, my mom, my dad, because I wouldn't be here without them, first of all. Second, they have worked so hard in their life to provide for me and for the family. Well, when I was growing up, I didn't know like the understand like have no idea how hard it is in real life in having 4 kids that you have to take care of yourself and other people that count on you, you know. I just see the hard work that they putting up every single day, never complain. Holy shit, I can't really explain it, but when you have parents that work really hard to provide for the family, because I come from a very like a low income family. We didn't wake up every day trying to survive for the day in a sense, but where I'm from, many people have to wake up every day and think, what am I gonna eat today? Like, you know, how can I have food for today? Because I'm from, if yeah, where I'm come from is a third world country. It's basically a poor country. We But I'm blessed to be in like a middle class family, so I don't have to worry if I'm gonna have food today. You know, it's I'm so blessed. So a little bit background of who I was growing up. So I was like I was a fat kid in school. Got bullied, got making fun of, making names, all that stuff. I'm sure I'm not the only one who can relate to this. Like when you're the only one that's the odd one from the crowd. Let's say all people going to your schools wearing red, but you're the only one that's wearing blue. So when you look around, you will just see the red color. And when you look at yourself, you see you wearing blue. That's how I felt in that moment, but in the sense of I was the only fat kid in the school I was going to, or the people I know, just everybody. I was the only one that's different from everyone else, you know? And that just made me feel terrible because I was still young. I didn't know like about anything. I was just a kid, you know. Um yeah, but anyways, yeah, growing up I was actually like skinny, but then I got to a point where I was like gaining weight, and I think when I was around, I'd say like I would say like 8 to 15. It's where I was like fat, so I would feel really insecure, you know, um, feel left out. I just feel, you know, nobody really want to be my friends because I'm fat, you know. It will make them look bad because they just want like, you know, naturally skinny friends that look how they look. I remember this one time where I go to like a soccer game, like through schools, because you know I was going to a school. Well, yeah, I was going to school that has this program where we each week we do like a activity like soccer or swimming or taekwondo or like PE, like this type of stuff, like activity stuff, you know. Um, yeah, it's like one or twice a week. But anyways, I remember this one time we went to a soccer field, after soccer, as I was getting up back into the bus. So school would have like a mini bus where they take the student to the soccer field, right? And then after the game, we need to drive back to the school in a minibus. So yeah, so everyone was getting up like in the bus. So yeah, I was the last one to like you know like walk to the bus and getting up. So as I was walking to the bus, one of my friend at the time that just happened to be there. He wasn't, part of the school activity like soccer. So yeah, he just happened to be there too. He probably just like got here with his friend or whatever. But anyways, yeah, he saw me and I saw him. Oh, I said, oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? In Khmer, in like my the language we speak in my country. It's called Khmer. Yeah, he asked me, how we doing, how I'm doing, how he's doing, and then he looked me in the eye and asked me, why am I so fat? He asked me, why am I so fat? In that moment, I was shocked. I was like kind of like froze a little, like froze. I couldn't remember exactly what I reacted or like my reaction, but I know exactly how I felt. In that moment, I just felt ashamed. I don't know what to tell him. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, it didn't really, it hurt me, in that moment. And but I was just like play it cool, I played it off. Oh yeah, like this happened, that happened, just making like excuses, yeah, to tell him because I didn't want to take it too personal at the moment. So yeah, after that I say, hey, goodbye, nice to seeing you, have a good day or whatever. But and then I would get on the school bus, to get back to the school. But yeah, and then on the same day when I get home, later that night, like when my dad got back from work, I would tell him, I met one of my old friend because his dad is my dad friend. They know each other. We quite live in the same neighborhood at the time, and yeah, they know each other. They they also friends. Like I mean, good one too. I just remember that my dad looked at me and he just, I think he just trying to make me feel you know like feel better about myself because because parents love us. They wouldn't want to hurt the kids. Like obviously they tell the stuff. Oh, like that's not right. Like, he shouldn't say that to you. Like, don't listen to him, you're fine. Like, as long as you're happy, like, it doesn't matter, that something along the line. Since after that, I just created something inside me, like something inside of me, to like make a change, to just not feeling like out of the group anymore. I just want to fit in, like, because I didn't have much friend at the time because of me, like, just being fat. Like, it sounded stupid, but that's how it was in my life when I was like growing up. Yeah, I just created like the fire inside of me, to make a change. I hated how I look. I hated how I feel being fat. I I just feel lazy. I just don't want to do anything. I just want to sit down and eat and watch YouTube, play video games, play video game all day, just doing nothing really matters in my life, just existing. Just existing. So yeah, and that from that moment on, I would like, trying to move more, trying to like do something. I would just like walk more, get just kind of. Oh, I also trying to eat less. Yeah, trying to eat less, and then, but I wasn't like really, doing anything crazy. It was just I hated how I looked, but it was just not really a big deal at the time that I make a massive change. Yeah, and then until COVID, I think it's around 2019, 2020 is when COVID started in my country and also over here, but I'm not sure exact same date because I was still there. I know nothing about here in the United States. I don't even have no idea, have no clue. Okay, so yeah, so class will be online, everything is online. I'm sure it's the same over here when it was, back in my country. But anyways, yeah, I was like staying home all day and I come across a YouTube video. I'm sure everyone probably like seen this and a lot of you probably can relate to this. I saw like well, one of them was doing 100 push up every day for, I think it was either 30 days or 100 days. I couldn't remember exactly which one. But anyways, it was like along the line, like, here's my result doing push up every day for 30 days or 100 days, right? And I just like seeing these results, and it's like inspiring me, like, wow. Because the result was crazy. Like, yeah, I was not, I mean, it was crazy, but when I was young, being fat, like, being fat, being in weight, it's impressive for me, for you know um the the young kid I was. So yeah, it just yeah, inspired me to like, oh shit, what if, sorry, my bad, what if I can get the same result, I was, shoot, if what if I try and I get the same result, like, to try it out and see for myself. I'm pretty sure it was on the same day I saw the video of, 30-day push up, 100, like, 100 push up for 30 day, you know result, I was just like get so motivated and inspired by the video. Well, not really, because I was like, oh man, I don't really believe it. But anyways, um, I want to try it out. For the for the sake. So yeah, I got on the ground as soon as I done watching the videos and a couple other videos that like pretty much similar to the video I saw, like different people like try it out like for 30 days. Oh, and the result was pretty good. So I wanted to try myself, right? So I got on the ground and tried to do the push up, like the standard where like go on the ground and just push up. You know what I'm talking about. But when I got on the ground and tried to push myself up to do like a push up, I couldn't even do a push up. What I mean is I couldn't get my body up because I was overweight, I was fat, and I'm not strong to enough to push myself up. In that moment, I was just like, I can't even do a single push up. Like it just like kind of tears me down in a way that, wow, I'm like so weak. I just feel like horrible about myself. Like, oh, wow, I didn't know. I didn't even know like how weak I was, because I never like do a push up before, or at least try to, because I was just fat, lazy, born, just, never interested in working out and stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't be fat. But I mean, I was just a little kid too. But yeah, I mean, it didn't stop me from trying though. I tried. I really really tried, but I couldn't. But what I did was I did a knee support push up where you lay on your knees instead of laying on your toes, and like the more standard push up. I do a knee push up where you lay on your knees and just push up. It's a lot easier. It ways easier. That's how I managed to do the push up, because I couldn't do like a normal push up. But yeah, actually I would do it for every day, like 100, for like 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Yeah, it actually helps me like feeling better about myself. After I did the push up, I just feel good. I just feel like I'm I'm doing something that will help my body, help me how I feel. Like it just make me feel better about myself. Like I'm doing something for myself. Like I just can't really explain it until you know did something, and right away you feel the satisfying feeling. You feel satisfied. It's just like immediate satisfied. Like, wow, I just did something that was hard. Like, like, wow, woof, like, I'm the man. Trying to eat less, do push up, because what else can I be doing? Because I was stuck home all day, can't really go hang out, go outside. Our family was just like, just stay home and just relax, watch YouTube, watch TV, watch news, whatever. Okay, so now after a few months, like 2 or 3 months of like just doing different exercises like jumping and but obviously I was trying to eat less, right? Trying to eat less. I remember I would only eat like eggs, a little bit of rice, um, with a little bit of vegetable each meal. So that's all I would eat. for like, that's all I would eat for, I would try to eat, I would try to eat it as much as possible. After a few months, like 2 or 3 months, I remember I lost about 15 kilo of weight. 15 kilo in 2 or 3 months. And after that, I feel great. I remember, um, I remember doing that process of me losing the weight. I remember there was like one time my mom was so proud of me. My mom was so proud of me, um, of the progress I made, of the weight I've lost, and it was just a massive change in me. Like, wow, I went from this overweight kid, like fat kid, to this not really fat anymore. I remember she was so happy. She was like so proud of me. She would take a picture of me and show it to my grandpa, my grandma, my auntie, my uncle, everyone in the family, because we would have like a messenger group chat, like of the family, like all the members of the family. Asian is about family. But anyways, I remember, yeah, my mom was so proud. Like my whole family was so proud of me, and it just made me happy. Made me so happy. I feel good about myself. I feel accomplished. It gains me confidence. It gained me confidence. Doing that process, like day after day, I just feel better about myself. I just feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more confident, more confident, because I'm putting in the work that I know I need to do. It's simple. Yeah. So after 2 or 3 months, I would lose this amount of weight. My mom would be was like so proud of me. And then COVID's end. Everyone is back to school now. Like everything is normal, but going back to school, all my friends that, oh, not friends, but I mean all the people that go into the same school as me, they was like so surprised of how I look, because before COVID I was just like this. I was fat, and the next time they see me, was I lost all this weight in like this period. Like I think it's about like 4 or 5 months that we had to do like an online class, online school. Everything's online. But yeah, going back to school, we still had to wear a mask. Obviously, but yeah, it's everyone's just like shocked and like, surprised, like, wow, how did I do it? Like all me question, like I was just like playing off it, like, yeah, I did this, I did this. But from that point on, I feel a lot better about myself, because I become this person, a new person. I just try to make it simple. Become this new person. It's you know yeah. And then growing up from that point, like from or like 15 to 16, 17. I was just like getting, because I already like, lost this a lot amount of weight. So I was just, get more active. I can easily like, move more, like play soccer, play basketball. Oh yeah, before I moved to United States, I was obsessed with basketball. Me and my friend. So yeah, so I feel I met like good friends, best friends that I really, really really like, because they are, because our parents would know each other. They like, they're friends, and would be have, so our kids would like, hang out with each other a lot, because they would, parent would hang out and kids would meet each other, and would play with each other and just hang out like, um yeah. So one day, my mom and my dad, I remember we were just like hanging out in like the living room. So yeah, they all of a sudden just like tell me out of nowhere that we're going to move to the United States. And I was like, wait, what? Like, why? I was just like, I didn't thought it was serious. I just thought it was like joking, like who wouldn't, like, just out of nowhere, like, oh, we going to like United States. Oh, like what? Yeah, I didn't believe them at the time, but yeah, they keep telling me like, yeah, we're gonna move, um like we're gonna move like this time, in a few months, we gotta get this done, and then get this process going, and if it gets approved, we are going to go to the United States and live there, and didn't know how long. So I was like, what about me? Like, what am I gonna do there? What am I gonna do with my friends that, and the school that I'm going? Like, how about like the life we're having? And it's just basically told me that yeah, we just have to go and just restart everything there, and you can go. I'm gonna go to the school in the United States. All this. I remember I didn't want to come at all whatsoever. I refused to come here. Yeah, I was about 17, like 16 and a half, 17. Yeah, like 17. Let's say 17. Yeah, I didn't want to come here at all. Because I have my friends there, like, and the life, like, I enjoy my, like, going to school, playing basketball, like, just hanging out with my friends, like playing video games. Even we would like play video games. It's really fun, like, like just teenage life. But yeah, anyways, I'm trying to cut it short a little bit, but we would move here April 30, 2023. April 30, 2023. And we landed in Utah on like May 1st. Well, it took about like 2 days, like the whole flight, but because in my country the time was like 6 hours like ahead, so that's why I kind of like delayed in the United States. But anyways, the total flight was about like 20 something hours, 26. Yeah, yeah, 26, about 26, if I remember correctly. But it was a long flight. yeah, 20 the 26 hours is just the hours that on the plane alone, like not even include the hours that have to wait for like in the airport, or all the flight and stuff. But home, yeah. So we would move, saying goodbye to all the family, all my all everyone, my family, my friends. I was just like, I was just so fast in the period. The period that I know we're gonna move here and we move here. It's pretty fast. Like, wow. But yeah, I remember I was like crying, begging my parents not to come here. Like, I don't like we say tell them that we don't have to come here. That can I at least please stay like over there. I can stay with my grandma. You know, just go to school there. But wow, looking back, I just realized coming here was the best thing that happens to me. That happens for me. Sorry, yeah, that happens for me. Because right now, as I'm like trying to realize, like looking back and who I was, how much I've come. Coming here was the best decision that my parents have made. I wouldn't be here today speaking to you guys if we didn't make that decision to move here. I wouldn't be the person that I am today if we didn't move. I don't know who I would be. I would probably just I didn't know the path I would take. Probably not good at all. Um, but yeah. So yeah, looking back, I have this new mindset of thinking things happen for me, not to me. Because, wow, looking back, that was the best thing happened for me. Like, wow, I was so lucky that I got the opportunity to come here. But yeah, so if anything you can take from this is whatever you're going through right now, try to see it. Try to see it in a positive way, and trying to learn from it, no matter how hard it is. And yeah, just trying to like learn what you can learn from it and make it like positive. Like, wow, I mean, at the time, I know it's hard to see whatever you're going through as a positive way, but I promise you, if you actually try your best, it will benefit you so much in the future. Like, if you told me like this when I was, going to feeling sad, like didn't want to move here, but if you're telling me all this, like, why, like, what? It doesn't make sense. But wow, looking back, that's the best thing that happened for me. But at the time, it's like the worst thing happened for me. It's like the opposite. So I want you guys to look what ever you're going through right now. Just try to make it positive as possible. Just know that it's gonna get better. It's gonna work out as long as you try your best, absolutely best, and put in the work that you need to put in. I promise you, it's gonna get better. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a long minute. I've been like ranting about stuff. It's more in depth, but it's pretty much like my whole story. yeah, I'm in a position where I'm trying to make this my career, like helping people, live a better life, chasing their dreams, becoming the person that they wish to become, or they know who they were born to be. Like everyone has this, like feeling inside them that, they want to become this person. Like they want to have this, want to have that. They have all this big dream, but what separate the person that achieve it and a person that don't is the work that they put in, the amount of work. Or some people just wish it would happen for them. Like if you want something, you need to work as hard as you possibly can every single day and try to get them. Otherwise, you would not get them, and someone else will. It's simple as that. Every day, somebody want exactly what you want, and the person that put the most amount of effort to it is gonna get it. It's like a battle. We are all competing, and the one that willing to do the most amount of work than others don't willing to do, it's gonna win. Like it makes sense, right? Like it's how much are you willing to sacrifice, for whatever you want. Like you want, yeah, like how much you're willing to sacrifice, how much work you're willing to put in. I'm willing to put in every single thing I have, like all my strengths, all my energy, right, to make this happen, because I only got one shot in life. Like um only got one shot in life. And yeah, one of my big goals that I want to retire my mom, my dad, like just they don't have to work anymore. The longer I wait to take action, the less days that my dream's gonna come true. Because at the time is clicking, right? The longer you wait, the less chance, the less time you will get whatever you want to achieve. And the older my parents get, and age 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 is gonna damage them. It's gonna damage me. It's gonna damage everybody. Like right now, because I'm being honest with you. Like I've been wanting to make this video that you're watching a month, 2 months ago. I have this idea that I want to get out there, but I was just so afraid, like what other people would think of me. Like it's just so stupid. It's like my mental, like. But now I've overcome it. Obviously, like you're watching this video, like because if I didn't overcome that, I wouldn't be able to record this video. I was like fuck it. What's the worst thing that can happen? Like I've done what's stupid was like I've done so many um yeah, it's how hard is it just like sit and talk to a camera. Like if you think about it, like you're just like talking to a camera. If you break it down to like the simple things, everything like you want to achieve, it's always the smallest step that you can take, no matter what it is. Like okay, let's say you're trying to lose weight. you know probably you don't know exactly what to do, but at least you know like what seems right, like logic, like just probably like eat less, you know, like move more, you know, like don't eat too late, you know, like everyone knows what to do, just need to do it, you know. So same thing with me, like I'm having all these goals, big dreams, you know, big goals. So one of them is, you know, retire my dad, my mom, my family, you know, give the best life to them, like so being able to provide and support for them, right? And in order to do that, I need to like, you know, make videos like for you guys, you know, and help inspire and like doing the work that is required. But the work is not gonna do itself without me putting the effort and the work to do it. Like I keep pushing this off. Like days, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I don't, you know, it's just the battle in my head, like the voice telling you to do like, oh, you can just do it tomorrow. Like it's okay, just relax, you know, all this stuff, right? You know, or I can just do it later. But when the laters come, it tells you again like, oh, you can just do it later, and later become another day. Another day turn into I can start next week Monday, because that's where most people like started. It's like the beginning of, you know, of the week, or of the day, or of the year, of the month, you know. Yeah, that's why the gym is like always like packed in January, but it's like start slowing down as the year goes, after month goes. It's like slowly going down because everyone is so motivated to work at the beginning of the start, you know. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and, you know, work out, have all these goals that I'm gonna achieve, like but the ones that can stick to what they have planned it is the one that gonna achieve it. You know, it's simple as that. Like you can't just work one day and stop for a week and expect the results that requires the whole amount of it's you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I hope you find some value in this video for, you know, I hope to inspire, if this video inspire at least one of you to take, you know, any action to, you know, to do something productive even, I would be so happy. Comment down below if you find this video valuable, and comment leave a comment what you want me to talk about, because you know, I'm still like pretty new in this space. Obviously I'm still learning. I'll grow as I'm doing it, you know. I'll get better and better every single day. Promise you, I will try my best, try my give it my all, to give it to you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, leave a comment down below what video you want me to make, what do you want me to talk about, like, you know, what do you want me to show you, like, or you want me, like, do you want to know more about me? Okay, I love you guys. Peace.